bring your price so low in the beginning of the listing, meaning you cannot sell the property for less than 90% of the court probate referee's inventory and appraisal report. So it makes no sense to list it for anything below that number. Now, you might list it low to generate, I guess, interest in the property, which is somewhat fake advertising, and it violates MLS rules. But the proper procedure would be, if the inventory appraisal report is correct, list it at 90% of that. And then if you don't get offers at that price, you can go back to the probate referee and document the listing period and the attempts to get that price and the fact there is none. And my experience is most probate referees will adjust the price down. But you at least want to start at that 90% number and no lower than that, or else you're going to have a hard time telling the probate referee that they made a mistake. Only showing the court as an option from the very beginning. Now, when you first list a property, you don't want to show all the details on the court confirmation process. You have to disclose that it's required. But you want to get buyers to come in, and your job as a listing agent is to encourage buyers to go through that process. And so I see oftentimes in listings a whole slew of requirements, like, they'll describe how you have to raise your deposit, and how you have, it's going to be at the Stanley Moss Court, the date will be determined. All those things are true, but they're not required. The only disclosure is it's required a court confirmation. And the CAR forms, the California Association of Realtor Forms, has those other disclosures in there. But we want to encourage buyers to look at the property, make offers, and if they like the property, hopefully they'll step up and be willing to waive contingencies and raise their deposit and go all the way through for court confirmation. Photos, not enough. Oftentimes in a probate, there'll only be one photo, and it really does not show the property very well. The listing agents need to make an effort, when possible, to get in the property, take photos. Now, sometimes it's not available, and if that's the case, it's not available. But when they are available, you want to get in the property, because the more information buyers see, the lower their risk, therefore the higher price they can make of the property. Doesn't matter how bad it is inside. I had an attorney once tell me the property wasn't listed because the property was so bad it couldn't meet MLS standards. I said, there's no such thing. And my client got in the property and saw it with the attorney's permission. We bought it cheap because the listing agent was too lazy to go in. Yes, there was a bunch of trash and garbage and broken items in the house, but you still could photograph it. It turned out that house was otherwise perfect. Just once you removed the trash and junk and cleaned it up, the house was ready to go.